All right, welcome back, everybody, to Cincinnati, and it's not a big day. Yesterday was a huge day. Today's not as big of a day. There's not as many crazy matchups, really. A lot of big names playing, but not too many crazy matches. But Coco Gauff, she's playing, trying to get some form ahead of the US Open. We've got Alcaraz after this. First time we're seeing him since Wimbledon. I think Rublev is playing right now against Tien, which is a cool matchup. Rublev's up a break 4-2. He went down to Opelka, so that's the first upset of the day. Menchik is playing right now. Paolini took out Sakari in 2 tiebreaks just before. What else going on? Bencic lost. The winner of this will play Yastremska, who just won in 3 sets. So, yeah, it's a pretty... again, it's not the craziest day. Later, we've got players like Medvedev. He's playing today. Hashanov, Shelton, Zverev, Pegula. So a lot of names playing, but we're only going to watch the couple of matches today. But tomorrow probably gets hectic again because tomorrow we've got some big clashes tomorrow. Ostapenko got a walkover. Osorio withdrew. So Penko into the 3rd round. Pegula just what a crazy one. Yeah, a couple of tie breaks. I mean, Sakari 12 months ago was like top 10, or top 20. So yeah. Why don't you watch Tien Rublev? Because I don't want to. So, yeah. I want to watch this match. I want to watch Coco Gauff. By the way, she's playing Wang. Not an easy match. Wang is not an easy opponent. Can be difficult. Can make things awkward. They have played twice. It's 1-1. Including playing in Berlin, where Wang made the final, beat Gauff along the way. Both times have played in Berlin on the grass, and it's 1-1. So they've never played on a hard court, but last time they played, Wang won. So that's a big... That's a big win. Wang made the final. It was a crazy tournament, that one. We don't like double headers, only do them if we have to. Yeah, I don't really want to do double headers if we don't have to. And Rublev seems to be winning, so we'll keep an eye on it, though. But let's see how Coco does. After a disappointing week last week, she played okay. It was just the she didn't play very well. She did okay by making it to the 4th round, but didn't play great. And lost to Mboko. Not a bad loss, right? Considering what happened after that. So, but yeah, she played Collins and Kudermetova, and she played, a lot of double faults. The serve was a big problem. She got out of those matches, but it was a really tough performance. She made it hard. So, let's see if Coco can, let's see how her serve looks. That's obviously going to be if her serve is good, then the rest of the game will follow. But we'll see what happens. Gauff on the toss, selected to serve. What's the Coco outfit today? Usually it matches the shoes. Yeah, she's wearing like black shoes and she's got just a white outfit on with blue. So Yeah. Cam and horizontal stripes and like Coco and double faults at the moment. Okay. Well, they only seem to make these shirts in horizontal stripes. They don't make them in any other stripes. That's all I got. All right. Coco to serve. I'm going to go Gauff in 3. Let's see what happens. God, I'm not used to waking up at 2 in the morning. Not, it's not. I'm not ready yet. As Wang wins the first point, love 15. Love 15. As Gauff comes in, puts away the forehand, is the 15-0. Chad, I've said this before, but I feel like every part of the season should have a specific court color. Like, I feel there should be like a little bit more color coordination between, like, to make it like, I know that like they color the court because of like, you know, the logos or brands or whatever, but I would love to see, like, in Australia, all the courts are this color. So we know we're playing in January. We know where we're playing. We know what the court color looks like. February, it's a little bit random because they play all over the world. So it's a little bit tough to be like, oh, well, you know, Rotterdam and Dubai should be the same. So that's a little bit, maybe February is a little bit hard to do that. But like Indian Wells, Miami, I wish they were the same colors like they used to be. Like Indian Wells colors in Miami, it was so good to know, like, oh, sunshine double. Clay can stay the same. Grass, you know, stays the same. And then like US Open series, every hard court event post Wimbledon before the US Open should be like the same colors as US Open. So then that way we're like, oh, we're in a different part of the time. And then when we go to the Asian swing, all the Asian tournaments, you know, in Japan, in South Korea, in China, should all like make them all the same color courts until Shanghai or Beijing, you know. So that way we know we're in, you know, what part of the year we're in. Like I think that would be fun. Because it feels like I'm watching the Australian Open right now. Is this tournament before, like, it feels like it's before Australia. It's weird. And so it goes out by Gauff, 30-40. 30-40. Yeah, it only works on hard courts, but I don't know. I do miss that Indian Wells, Miami being the same color. It felt like it was like, they felt like they were a connected event. Like it felt like the sunshine double, you know. It felt more, you know, like we're watching a specific part of the season, right, rather than just two different tournaments, you know. Anyways, deuce. Gauff serving a tough first game. We got a fault, second serve. As Gauff double faults. Advantage Wang. Advantage Wang. His return goes in the back of the Gauff. And then Wang hits it long. Now we get to deuce. As the return goes into the form of Gauff. As Wang gets there but overruns it. Nearly headbutts it. Advantage Gauff. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. As Gauff holds. And it's 1-0. Do we know why Coco can't serve right now? I don't know. I mean, obviously part of it's going to be mental, right? Psychological, but I don't know. Maybe there's some technical issue that is she keeps her, from makes her struggle. And so struggling is on the serve. All right, 1-0. As the return goes to the form of Wang. Wang hits a winner. One thing she pointed out in doubles, she's not double folding Gauff. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Return goes in the form of Wang. Wang hits it out. 15-all. As we get a let. As Gauff returns the backhand of Wang. Go for the forehand again to the backhand of Wang. Great shot from Wang. And it's 30-15. The tournament should be able to make the court colours anything they want. If the tour wants to pay for the court resurfacing, then they get to say the colour. Okay, well, I'm just saying, we don't have to get, technical. As that goes the net from Wang, 30-all. And this time we got a walkover as well. Okay. 30-all. As a return from Gauff goes out. 40-30. Rublev was winning. He was serving for the set, but now he's struggling. As Gauff hits a lovely winner, and we get to deuce. Also, Towson's playing at the moment against Tomanovic. Navarro's playing as well. As Gauff hits a return winner. Advantage Coco. To take the break. As the return goes in the front of Gauff. And then Wang in the net. Gauff breaks. Gauff gets the break. Yep, so Rublev got broken serving for the set. So that sucks. Okay. Deb, that's all good. Don't worry about it. I don't think today's going to be too crazy. Enjoy your time. Coco serve is all psychological? Physiological. Why gotta use big words? 15 love. 15 love. As the return goes in the front of Gauff. Then Gauff hits it out. 15-0. Also, chat, I found the replacement parts for my iPod that I'm gonna make my iPod look like it's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. I've bought all these awesome replacement parts. It's gonna look so cool. 15:30. It's gonna be so sick. $15.30. Let's go for serves again. Fault, second serve. Double fault. 15:40. Gauff's already got 3 double faults in the match so far. All right, 15:40. First serve's a fault, second serve. Bringing the iPod back to life. Oh, yeah. It's already pretty good. It's just like a little damaged. That goes in the net, 30-40. Like, it's just got a little bit of scuffed. All right, 30-40. Serving the forehand of Wang. Forehand now from Gauff. Again, the forehand of Wang. There's Gauff with the forehand. Again to the forehand of Wang. There's Gauff forehand. Again to the forehand of Wang. To the back of Gauff. Wang gets it back. Gauff. Again to the forehand of Wang. But Wang overhits it and we get the deuce. If a serve is technical, then why not double fault in doubles? I don't know, Kurt. You tell me. Deuce. As return goes out by Wang and it's advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. Oh, okay. No worries, Deb. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. It should be fine. Advantage Gauff. She double faults. We're back to deuce. I mean, chat, I'll ask you the question. So why? Give me some reasons, and more than just like, oh, it's all like, Don't give me like the easy answer, like, oh, it's because it's mental. Like, why would Gauff serve more double faults in singles than doubles? Why would that be? There's a couple of reasons. There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of different reasons why. That could be why. Advantage Gauff. But give me some reasons why you think that the Coco hits more double faults in singles than doubles. She's a partner doesn't want to let down. True. Maybe there's a little bit more, she takes a little bit more care with her serve. Tries to get her serve in, maybe first serve go in more, and so she doesn't, doesn't let down her partner. Maybe that's part of it. Different angles, yeah, maybe it's a different angle on the serve in the doubles rather than singles, so she it's a little bit, yeah, maybe that's the angle of her serve or the placement. The court feels smaller visually. Okay, what in doubles? Well, that would make it harder, you would think, right? More relaxed playing doubles, less on the line. Yeah, that's true. Like, doubles is not her priority anymore. It's not, if she loses the doubles, it doesn't matter as much. It's not as big as, and people aren't going to mention it, right? If she loses in the doubles, we're not going to even. We wouldn't. If she won the doubles last week and nobody mentioned it, right? So, maybe the pressure's not there because it's not the focus. It's not the main thing. As a default second serve. As with a second serve from Gauff. Break back point for Wang. As a return goes into the forehand, but it's out by Wang and back to deuce. Less number of serves in doubles. True. You don't serve as much in doubles because remember, you serve one every 4 games, right? But you also don't serve long deuce points because remember, at deuce, it's sudden death. So there's less points. You don't play as many points on serve in doubles as you would in singles. It'd be interesting. Like, you'd probably, I don't know what the difference would be in a doubles match, how many serves she would, or how many points she would play on her serve compared. It's a quarter, but then it's even less than that, right? So it's less than a quarter of the amount of times that she has to play a serve to start the point. And the less times you have to serve, the less double faults you can hit, right? She's going to hit more double faults if she has to play long service games than if she only serves once every 4 games, right? So, yeah, that's another point. All right, advantage Wang. I'll tell you another one. Also, because, if she misses her first serve, there's so much pressure on the second serve because on the WTA, we know that it's all about, a lot of players have great returns and have aggressive returns. Gauff double faults there, and we're back on serve. But when you're in doubles, you might hit a slow second serve, but you've got someone at the net to cover you, right? So if the person down the other end does attack the second serve, they're either going to hit it to the person in the net who's ready to go, or they're going to hit it back to you, and you're there. You don't have to do any running. So maybe that's part of it too. It's not as nervous to hit a second serve in doubles because, yeah, okay, you might set your partner up to get a tattoo, but, it's less. If you hit a second serve in singles, there's half a court you've got to cover that they could hit down the line or they could hit cross court. They could attack it more ways, right? So maybe that's part of it as well. That it's less. Why you talk about doubles when you never stream one? Stefano, why do you criticize when you don't watch the channel enough? Go watch. We've watched heaps of doubles. Go check it out. To be honest, I think she should have kept Brad Gilbert on her team for a few more years. Well, maybe he didn't want to be there, because he's also got a lot of commitments too, right? I think Pierre Reba was the big reason. When he left, when he went back to Zhang, I think he was a big a big reason why she was doing well. And he's worked with Zhang, who's got great serves, you know. But then she had great success with her current coach when they first got together. So, yeah. Gauff is playing so bad, it's an embarrassment, her being number 2 right now. Okay. I mean, she won the French Open. like a couple months ago. Like, she's a Grand Slam champion from of course she's number 2. She won the WTA finals last year. I mean, she had that win mentally when Brad was on her team. Yeah, true. Win mentality when Brad was on the team too. But Pierre-Brive was there too. I think he always gets overlooked. I think he is because he went back to Zhang and then Zhang won the gold medal, right? I think he is very underrated as a coach. 5 double faults in 2 service games, crazy. Yeah, it's not ideal. All right, 30 love. It's so hot in Cincinnati. Yeah, it's really warm. And I don't think that's part of the reason why Gauff's struggling, but it's definitely it's a tough day out there. Are you watching Alcaraz? Yeah. He's playing straight after this. Yeah, she won the French Open with the current coaching team, yeah. But chat, why would I mean, this is kind of, maybe not an obvious answer, but how come Gauff was so good on the clay, and now since the French Open she's been struggling on serve, particularly? Because remember, she made the final of Madrid, the final of Rome, she won the French Open. She was the best clay courts player this year, easily, by results. 3 finals and a Grand Slam. I mean, that's huge on clay, right? Because serving is a big factor on clay. Exactly. So obviously the serve didn't stop her from playing well on the slow courts. But the serve is the serve is definitely struggling the last 2 weeks. 30-all. You could ask the same question of Sabalenka. What question? 30-all. Sabalenka's not having bad serving problems. 30-all. Gauff trying to break again. I mean, pressure of expectation for sure. I mean, she wins the French Open, and I think everybody went, "Oh, well, now she's back." Gauff's she wins again, and maybe the expectation of, "Oh, well, now it's her time to, win Wimbledon or win this and that." So maybe there was that, she got back on the winners list for slams, and it's like, okay, here we go. It's now Coco's time, and then maybe she's struggling with that a little bit, maybe. All right, 30-40. As the return goes into the forehand of Wang. Wang in the net. 3-1 Gauff. She gets the break again. I just wish she would come up to the baseline when hitting second serve returns, and even inside the baseline when hitting a serve. Make the opponent feel the pressure. I think she does do that. She does that a little bit. I think her returns are okay. I mean, she's been winning matches despite serving 100 double faults, right? I mean, I feel like, she's probably having to play really great return games to to make up for her service games at, the last 2 weeks. 3-1. She double faults again. Love 15. See, and this is the thing, chat. Like, watching Coco's body language, you can tell that she's in that kind of like, oh, here we go again. Like, she just seems like, oh, great. I thought today was going to be a better day. That kind of thing. She kind of has that. She double faults twice and she smacks the ground. Yeah, she's got that, like, she's got that sort of, oh, great, am I going to hit 20 double faults today too? All right, okay, cool. Serve isn't working again. And that's part of it too, right? I mean, once when it rains, it pours, right? You're serving bad, and then you start serving bad, and then you think, oh, here we go again. And then you start expecting that you're going to be serving poorly, and you're going to make the double fault and stuff. It's a shit, Love 40. At least she's had, unlike Montreal or in Canada, she's, at least this time, she's got the crowd fully on her side. So they're going to, pick her up if they need. And she double faults 3 times, throws her racket around. But back on serve. And Gauff just lets her racket fly. Yeah, it's rough. I said the thing is, Joe, we don't need to even be like, oh my God, she's serving so bad. It's like, yeah, we know. We don't even mention it. It's now like, okay, well, how does she figure it out? Like, what could she do to try and get out of this slump? Because if she starts hitting second serves as first serves and hitting slow first serves, then, that's what I think she should do. Just get your first serve in. Don't, even though, yeah, you don't want to hit like a second serve and then it just hit, because you're still going to lose the point if Wang hits a winner. But at least ask Wang to hit a winner. I know it sounds simple, but like, do everything you can to just get the first serve in. Play, even just for one service game, right? Just one game. Just go, you know what? No double faults in one game. And maybe she could build off that, Yeah, she might lose the game with return winners from Wang, but at least go, okay, well, I didn't double fault. And then build off that and go, okay, like a little bit of confidence by not double faulting. And then, like if Wang wins by hitting return winners, that's at least she won the game, right? Rather than you double faulting 3 times and giving her the game. But also, chat, you got to remember that Wang did beat Gauff last time they played. And that was post-French Open. So Wang's got the confidence of that win, and Gauff's probably feeling that pressure too. Like, oh shit, last time I played, I lost to this lady. So maybe Gauff doesn't want to do that and give her opponent a chance. Karen, I'm leaving. Who's Karen? I can't take this anymore. You have a great day. You're doing a great job, but I'm leaving. This is ridiculous. All right, bye. But I don't know who Karen is. All right, 30 love. As Wang serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the back into Gauff. Wang with a forehand at the forehand of Gauff. There's Wang with a slice. Gauff with a backhand cross court is a winner. 30-15. Good idea. Serve at half speed and at least give yourself a chance to win the game. Yeah, it's more just not losing the game. It's like, yeah, you still might lose the game, but at least, I mean, it's you just got to like, it's almost You got to start somewhere, right? Gauff's playing great on the ground strokes though. She's having, I mean, her forehand looks great. Her backhand's going well. She's just got to start the point and then use those shots, right? And I know that it's not, okay. Again, serving slow serves might not be what she wants to do, but I mean, it's at least stopped. At least, hopefully, it will stop the double faults. It might not win her the match, but at least it stops the bleeding, right? And it's a temporary solution to one of the problems. It might not help her win the match, and the problem is that she was double faulting 20 times last week and winning. So that's tough, right? I mean, that's like, what do you think? How do you get through that, right? Mentally, you're like, hang on a second. I served 20 double faults and I won. So that's got to mess with your mind. As that goes out by Wang and it's 4-2. See, Gauff on the returns, fine. Totally fine. In the rallies, totally fine. It's just about the serve. She starts the point, she wins the point. That's how this has been going. She's broken Wang 3 times. And she's broken herself twice, right? I mean, basically, Wang hasn't done much on the returns to get the break. It's just been Gauff double folding has been the reason why Wang's been able to break. It's really got nothing to do with Wang's really not doing anything in this match. It's all been Coco, good and bad. As Wang hits a slice, Gauff with the backhand into the backhand slice of Wang, forehand from Gauff again, the backhand of Wang in the net, 15-love. 15-love. As the return goes in the forward of Gauff. Wang with a drop shot. Gauff gets it. Wang with a volley goes wide. 30-love. 30-love. Uh, 30-love. As backhand from Wang into the backhand of Gauff. Wang with the backhand off the tape is a winner, 30-15. Swiatek gets a walkover, does she? Kostruk has withdrawn due to a wrist injury. Well, there you go. Swiatek is into the 4th round. That's awesome for her. So that means that she'll take on either Yuan or Kostaya. 40-15 Coco. And then Anisimova, Kalinskaya, Joint, and Alexandrova quarterfinalists potentially against Swiatek. So that's good for Swiatek because Kostruk's tough. It's a tough play to play. As Gauff hits a drop shot in the net, it's 40-30. Also, Rublev on the first set in a tiebreak. Navarro lost the first set. Ooh. Navarro in trouble. 40-30. So return goes to front of Gauff. Backhand out from Wang. Into the backhand of Gauff as Wang. Backhand again to the backhand of Gauff. Gauff hits a wide. We get the deuce. we get to deuce. As Gauff, it's a great serve out wide. All right. All right. As Gauff holds. No double faults in that game. That's a start. Gauff takes the lead 5-2. But again, no double faults. That is key. All right. That was the best game by far. Coco 5-2. All right. Five, 2. To Coco. Do you think Shelton can win a Grand Slam with his current level of play? Yeah. Yeah. It's not going to be easy to play against Sinner or Alcaraz, but I think he can, yeah. I think he could, yeah. I don't know if he can beat Sinner. I think Sinner's on hard courts. That's obviously going to be the biggest test right now, but I think he can push Alcaraz. He's shown that. And he can beat a lot of the other guys. Is Mia still asleep? Yes. She's right there. It's wild that Sabalenka keeps missing easy shots and Gauff keeps double faulting and they're number 1 and 2 in the world. Yep. Yep. All right, 5-2. All right, we got a fault to conserve. As the return goes in the backhand of Wang. Gauff backhand in the net. 15-love. I would love to see Shelton versus Alcaraz here, but I don't think they can play until the semis, right? Yeah, because it's Shelton versus Zverev. Winner plays Alcaraz or I guess Rublev. So it could be a semi-final here, though. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see Shelton, because that means Shelton would be coming in on like a 10-match win streak as well against Alcaraz, who's playing his first tournament on hard courts for a while, right? So I'd love to see Shelton versus Alcaraz this week. Semi-finals of Cincy. That would be, especially if he's playing. The problem with Ben is he going to be tired by the time he gets to that match? That's the only issue, right? Because he's played a lot of tennis and a lot of long matches last week, right? 40-love. As we get an ace from Wang, and it's 5-3. Gauff's going to serve for the match. For the set. All right. Gauff serves. Into the forehand of Wang. Gauff with the forehand to the backhand of Wang. Into the backhand of Gauff. Gauff hits it out. Love 15. Gauff serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes the backhand of Gauff. Flying out from Wang. Again, the backhand of Gauff. As Wang goes down the line, Gauff's on the stretch. And then Wang hits it out. 15-0. Plus, he had no days off because he was playing doubles in Canada as well. Yeah. So we might not get it this week, which is a shame because I would love to see Shelton versus Alcaraz right now. Maybe we'll see it during the Asian swing. Maybe that's better. To see it in like a smaller event where Shelton might, where Shelton's going to be fresh. Maybe during the Asian swing. Beijing or Shanghai. If they both play Beijing. As Wang hits it in the net, 30-15. Is the serve the hardest shot in tennis? It's one of them, yeah. I would say a high backhand smash is probably the hardest shot. Or the high backhand volley. As Wang hits it long on the return, it's 40-15. But the serve is it's weird because the serve's like such a technical shot, but it's also the only shot that you can control. If that it's the only shot that you get to decide what exactly happens. There's been a 4-4 rally. Gauff hits a winner. Okay, good recovery. Good recovery from Coco. Last couple of service games, flawless. So there you go. Confidence showing. First half of the set, we won't talk about it. Second half of the set, great. 6-3. Much better recovery from Coco. Swiatek's going to play either Castella or Yuan in the fourth rounds. All right, 6 winners, 5 errors from Wang, 8 winners, and 13 errors from Gauff, but 8 of those were double faults. So really, again, it's only that Gauff's serve is the only part of that set that was and the breaks of serve were the only part of that set where it was tough to watch. Whereas really, when the rallies got started, it was actually pretty decent. Both played well. I love the tennis ball chair. Did you get it upholstered that way? No, it came that way. It was part of a commercial for Wilson back in the early 2010s. And I found it on eBay. And then 2 years ago, I was going to buy it, and then people in the chat started donating. It became a whole thing. And in the chat, we had a donation fund where I went and got the chair. But yeah, it was the guy that I got it off was going to reupholster it to make it Wimbledon colors. So it was saved because he was going to rip it apart. He was going to take all the color off it and change it. So we're lucky that we saved it from being changed. The couch has a board of directors, exactly. All right, Gauff takes the first set, 6-3. All right, Wang serving first in the second. All right, as Wang serves again. There's a backhand slice from Gauff into the forehand of Wang. Gauff with a lob. Goes wide. Mir deserves playtime on the couch. Are you joking? Christ. Would you let kids jump on it, like go to a museum and start jumping on the artwork? What are you talking about? It's crazy. Crazy talk. I don't even sit on the couch. It's crazy. 15 love. Is it a backhand in the net from Gauff? 30 love. The problem with the couch as well is, the only problem with it is that I can't find a piece, like, I would cover it in plastic if I could. But it's a weird shape that you can't buy like a plastic cover for it. Because then I would sit on it and I would let Mia jump on it. But I can't find, like, there's no plastic cover that I could put on it that would, protect it. Because it's got that weird shape. So, yeah. Unless I can find something. Then we'll see. As the return goes in the backhand of Wang. Gauff for the backhand. Wang with a slice. Gauff for the pickup. But it's wide and it's 1-love Wang in the second. Just sit on it. What's the big deal? No. Because it's I'm trying to preserve it. Thanks, Dutchie. Yeah, I saw the schedule for tomorrow. It's interesting. Not as many good matches as I expected. I guess because Swiatek's not playing, it's kind of gotten a little bit different. It's not as good as it could have been. All right, Coco to serve. Let's see if she can continue serving well. She was serving well at the end of that set. It's a one-of-a-kind historic piece. Exactly. And I'm not going to... I don't want to sit on the couch. All right, 15 love. Yeah, not the greatest schedule for tomorrow. The Kostyuk-Swiatek match not being there really... Like that one was a big match that is gone. We do have Raducanu taking on Raducanu, which is... not Raducanu. Sabalenka versus Raducanu, which is great. That's a great match, but that's like the match of the day. Sinner's playing at night. Raducanu and Mertens. Fritz Sonigo, that's a good match. Shelton. Shelton's playing tonight. Anisimova tomorrow. Yeah, that Swiatek Kostyuk match not being on the list is really like that. That was a big match for tomorrow that's now disappeared. So, unfortunately, that was gonna be a great match. All right, 40 lovers. Gauff, it's a winner. That is probably our best service game of the day. The couch is sacred and must not be touched. Exactly. Can you find someone to custom make a plastic cover? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I could maybe I could probably find a couch cover, but it would just look terrible. Because it wouldn't be... Like, I could probably buy just a plastic wrap. Maybe I'll buy a plastic shrink wrap. Shrink wrap the couch. Like vacuum shrink wrap. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just chuck a plastic sheet over it and then I'll shrink wrap it so then the couch is preserved. That might work. Hey, Saida, think of the 18 months. That could work, maybe. I'm just having a look here because, like, Like, how did plastic sheet? So they've only got like 3-seater and stuff. Like, it would just be awkward. Maybe, well, maybe I can find something. The only problem is it going to be shiny? You know, is there going to be a glare on the camera? Like, is the couch going to reflect the lights, and it's just going to look? It's going to be hard to look at. 30-all. We've got a fault, second serve. Serving the forehand of Gauff. Return into the forehand of Wang. Gauff comes into the net with a smash. Puts it away. 30-40. Chance for Gauff to break in the second. 30-40. As we get a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Gauff. Wang with the backhand again to the backhand of Gauff, to the backhand of Wang. As Wang hits it out. There it is. 2-1. Gauff breaks. 2-1. I just want 2 couches like that to watch tennis on. Yeah, the only plastic couch wrap that I can see are just like basically just big sheets of plastic that just look horrible. I'm definitely not going to get something that's fitted. That's the problem. It's just going to look like trash. I don't want that. I don't know. Okay. Gauff with the set and the break. Let's see if Gauff can serve her way to victory. Navarro lost the first 6-4 and now is up 5-love in the second. Okay. How about putting a plastic flag over the couch? You mean like... maybe. But then it will cover the color and it won't look like a tennis ball. The color and the design of the couch, if I chuck a sheet over it, it'll I mean, a clear plastic sheet is the only thing I can think of that will keep the couch. You can see what it is. Otherwise, it just looks like another couch. Anyways, 15-love. I'm rearranging this room again anyway, so I need to... The couch is probably not going to be in the same spot, so I've got to figure it out. All right, 15-love as we're going to return now to the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Wang into the net. 30-love. Love. bit of fault second serve. As return goes out by Wang. 40 love. No, I haven't found a frame yet. I haven't even put up the frame. I haven't done. Yeah, because I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move the. I might not be in this room anymore, so I need to. I don't think we'll have any. There'll be no. There might not be any frames in the background anymore, just because. Yeah, the layout that I want to go with is a little different. No, there might be frames, but not like they won't. Like, yeah, it's going to be different. I don't know what exactly how it's going to be different yet, but is it a backhand out of the forehand of Wang? Go for the forehand of Wang. Wang in the net. And it's 3-1 Gauff. Again, Gauff serving very well. It was only the first couple of games that were bad. Because the thing is, Chad, I'm running out of space in my house. So I need to rearrange things so I can make use of more space. All right, 3-1 for Gauff. Stop buying stuff. Nah. All right, 15 love. Knock down a wall. Yeah, if it was only that simple. All right, see you later, Bradley. Good luck. As Wang serves. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Wang is out. 15 all. 15 all. As a fault second serve. As Wang double faults, 15. Gauff hits in the net in the return, 30-15. Since Gauff dropped her racket, she has been playing better. Yeah, that must have been the difference. 30-15. As with a fault second serve. $30-15. As the backhand return goes to the backhand of Wang. Gauff for the backhand of the volley of Wang. Gauff gets it back, but just goes out. 40-15. 40-15. I found my dream house in Greece, like a piece of heaven, with a small beach front. Just need to find $500,000 USD. Fair enough. I would love to live in an old house. 40-15. I really want to live like in a 1970s or 19. I'd live in an Art Deco style house. For sure. I'd take an Art Deco apartment. 40-30. As the backhand goes in the forehand of Wang. Gauff for the forehand of the net. And it's 3-2. Gauff for the set and a break. Yeah, Wang beat Coco a couple of weeks ago. Yep, she beat her in Berlin. Cam is in the first stage of being a hoarder. No, I just like cool shit. I just like cool stuff. Anywhere with Palini and a bunch of kids and I'm set for life? Okay, that's weird. Don't be weird. I think it's cheap, but still, yeah. I mean, it's yeah. It's not, yeah. I get you. I feel it. Oh, Menchik won? Nice. Him and Alcaraz might play in the 4th round, which would be awesome. Also, Navarro about to win the 2nd set of her match. And Rublev is 1 game away from beating Tien. A collector, that's what we call it in my family. Yeah. I don't just have useless things that I just hide. I've got cool shit. I'm so stoked with this lamp that I found the other day. I think it's so cool. And it's perfect for my desk, so it's awesome. I don't have a lamp on my desk, so and it works. So good. Such a cool find. 3-2. What kind of lamp is it? I'll get it in a second. Actually, I'll find it. I'll get it now. 15 love. It is I think they call it a telescopic lamp. It usually has a clip here, though. It's just missing the clip. But it's just got this, like the transparent plastic, and it's like such a 2000s, early 2000s, like late 90s kind of look. I used to have a black one of these, I think. But now, I just like the purple. I just like this is what I want my iPod to have. It's great. It's $5. 30-15. As Gauff serves. Return goes out by Wang, 4-15. $40-15. As the return goes to the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Wang goes out. And Gauff 4-2. Nice lamp. That's cheap at $5. Yeah. Again, it's just like I like things that I remember that I had, or things that I like that are just like I can't find anywhere. Like, where the hell am I going to find this? I can't find this anywhere. This is hard to... You can't find this. They don't just sell these. I don't think they sell these. They probably do, but they're expensive. So finding a $5 light that is unique is sick. Uh, 4-2. Cam, have you noticed that YouTube suddenly have a massive number of people that go thrifting and show what they find? You could do that on a second channel. I could. 4-2. All right, love 15. As that smash goes in the net. Love 15. Where did I find that lamp? I found it at a thrift store. As Wang hits it out and it's love 30. As we serve again. Here's a fault, second serve. As Wang double faults, and it's love 40. As Wang serves again. Into the front of Gauff. Return the front of Wang. Gauff backhand. Into the slice of Wang. As Gauff for the forehand again in the front of Wang. Into the front of Gauff. Wang goes down the line. Gauff with the backhand pass. Wang with a good pickup, but it's in the net. There's the double break. 5-2, and Gauff's going to serve the match. Much better from Coco. All right. Like, I'm just looking on eBay here, Chad, and someone in America is selling one a clear purple plastic like 2000s lamp for like $75. So for $5, I'll take it. It's not the same one, but it's like the same color. All right. All right. Coco's going to serve for this match. And then we've got Alcaraz coming up next. All right. Gauff serving for the match. As the return goes in, backhand Gauff winner, 15 love. Looks like it's IKEA. No, I don't think this is IKEA because it would say it would be IKEA. But I've seen some like similar ones that are from IKEA that you can find. There's a forehand from Gauff. Goes out, 15-0. As Coco with a great serve, 30-15. As Wang attacks and takes it to 30-0. As the return goes out by Wang, and it's 40-30, match point for Coco to take the win. Yep, Alcaraz matches straight after this. We'll watch Alcaraz next. I've got a fault second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Wang. Return in the net, and I'll tell you this, chat. I wasn't going to say anything, but after the first 6 games of the match, Coco played phenomenal. Her serve didn't double fault after like the third game of the match. She hit 8 double faults in 3 games. But after that, flawless. And the ground strokes were great. She didn't have any problem on the ground. She was playing great in the rallies. It was just the serve. And it was only the first 3 games. After that, perfect. Coco was great. So I'm glad she figured it out. And that's confidence, right? I mean, last week she was, winning matches in close 3-setters with, hitting 5 double faults. That was great. Take away those first 3 games, and that was a perfect match by Coco Gauff. And hopefully, that's a confidence-boosting win, and she can build off that. Because, if you take away those first couple of games where she was struggling, well, she had 3 double faults in 1 game. But after that, when she got to like 4-2, that was it. It was all good. So good recovery from Gauff. I think that's what we should, great mental effort. Because we were talking in those first 30 minutes being like, how's she going to figure this out? And then after that, we didn't talk about her serve once. So she figured it out. Hopefully it goes into the next round too. But love that for Coco. That's how, and by the way, all those people that were doubting her as number 2 in the world, well, there one guy who was like, oh, I can't believe she's number 2. She showed you why she's number 2 after you said that. So maybe you should come back tomorrow. All right. Now we've got Carlos Alcaraz. For the first time since Wimbledon, he is playing against Jumher, who I think he played at Roland Garros and lost a set. So that could be interesting. Let's see what happens. But Coco figures it out, at least for this match. Also converted all 5 break points she had. So that was a great conversion rate. Take away those 8 double faults from the first couple of games of the match, and she was flawless. 6-3, 6-2. Got into the third round in a couple of days. We'll watch her again. But next, we got Carlos.